Welcome back to another week of my bouldering vlog. I'm a beginner climber that's been training here in Japan at B Pump for 1 month now. It's crazy the amount of progress that I've seen in my body and how I feel, my confidence, my technique, and of course my strength. This is my journey.
Good morning from Tokyo. Actually just got some bouldering socks. I'll give these a try. Since I've seen a lot of the Japanese pros use bouldering socks, so it shouldn't really affect my climbing. These are North Face. It's a Sunday morning in B Pump Akihabara. I really need to get some new shoes. Warm up. It's 10 a.m. It's when the gym open. These socks feel good.
So every week I bounce around going from B Pump Tokyo to B Pump Ogikubo.
Nice. My fingertips still kind of hurt from my last session. Let's get stretch. I want to do this white-red one. That's my goal. It's a 3Q dyno.
And B Pump Tokyo is so cool because it has 4 floors of entirely different type of climbing. One of my favorites is the rooftop.
I've done that one before, but it's a good warm-up. Let's go around the wall here. I want to do another red and then I'll do another blue. Then I'll start a blue.
Where all the holds are exposed to the outdoors, which give them a very interesting feel, and it just feels good climbing outside.
It's pretty weird. No, I'm supposed to do a toe catch. I'm not too good at that.
So when I first started training in B Pump, I had just come from Korea.
I think I got it.
And I wasn't that strong, which I noticed because I was struggling on a lot of the reds here, which are the 5Q. And now I'm doing more of the 4Qs, the blues, more consistently, just in a month. So that's been my progress, and I've been able to also do some 3Qs, which I'm very surprised by. I'm surprised because I didn't think that I would improve this quickly in 1 month. I think my goal was to get 1 3Q by the end of the year, and so far I've already got a handful of them, mainly at B Pump Tokyo. But what I have noticed is a lot of these problems that I do end up getting at a higher grade seem to cater to my strengths, obviously. So let's say there's a lower level and it involves a very challenging toe hook. That could be something that I struggle with, or some kind of slab at a lower level. So I do want to be more of a versatile climber. So I do want to get stronger in a lot of aspects, but it is fun to do the problems that I'm comfortable with. This is the first time I've ever really projected climbs. Usually when I was in Korea, I'd keep going to different gyms and keep trying new problems. I never would see the same problem again. So it's been really fun to come back and try another climb and see how I've progressed in it. This was a 3Q that I was doing many sessions on, and I was so relieved that I finally got it. And it's funny because I could do a 3Q and then also notice that I'll struggle on a 4Q on that same wall. So it really depends on the style of the climb, I found. But and then after my session, I went to get some ramen here in Akihabara. It's always so cool coming out of the gym and then seeing the Akihabara lights and all the people out. And of course I'm starving because I've been climbing all day. Now this is me at B Pump Ogikubo. I love coming towards the end of the week. And the reds here are pretty similar to the blues in B Pump Tokyo, at least I think. The reds are definitely, they feel different, they feel harder. more challenging. And this is 4Q that I've been practicing a few sessions. And what's really hard about this one is the slopers at the top. It's like no grip. But once you understand it, and my foot slipped there, which made me stumble a little bit, but I ended up getting it. Here's another 4Q, which involves slopers, and I just didn't want to. I wanted to try a lot of the 3Qs here in Ogikubo because I just love trying. You know, even if I get halfway, I feel proud of myself because I can come back and do even more. So in Ogikubo, I do more of the reds. I do the 5Qs here since they are a bit more challenging, and I love how creative they are here. So yeah, what I've noticed about my progress this month is I'm not afraid to try problems that I know are way above my level because I can at least understand what I need to strengthen. And it seems to be working because, like I said, I was struggling with 5Qs when I first got here, and now I can do 3Qs. And when you come to B-Pump Ogikubo, it's never really that crowded compared to B-Pump Tokyo. B-Pump Tokyo gets really crowded. Here's a 3Q that I want to project and eventually get. I feel like it suits my style. I do love more of the power boulders. And then here's a 5Q dyno that I was attempting a bunch, and I finally got it. And then it turns into a slab at the top, which got pretty tricky. And by this time, I was about like 7 hours in. I've been climbing for like longer sessions. This is a problem that I couldn't even start at the beginning of the month, and now I'm able to do the start, which shows that I've gotten much stronger just from coming to B-Pump 2 to 3 times a week and just giving my all every time. I like doing long sessions, get my money's worth, you know? And then I come back to this one, which I often struggled at the top. I felt incredibly strong this day, and I was really impressed with how my body got used to these climbs. I was feeling confident, but not confident enough to do this dyno here, which is something I'm really trying to do. It turns into a campus at the top. That's one of my goals by the end of the year is to get that one. Hopefully they don't take it down. And here's a 3Q on the second floor. The second floor is known to be the hardest in this gym. And I was able to get that one. And here's a 3Q on the next floor. Again, this is like by the 5th hour, feeling a bit tired. But I like going until like I feel completely dead by the end of the session. Because then I notice that I come back way stronger if I just push my limits. And here's the problem that I hate so much because I can't get a heel hook or a toe hook right. I don't know why. And even though I'm tired, I just love climbing lower problems. This is me attempting again the 3Q. And this is me even trying a 2Q. Just to see what it felt like. Like, even if I don't succeed in it, at least I can understand and see where I want to be. Because I do want to eventually... Maybe my goal now is to get a 2Q by the end of this year. If I can get one 2Q, I am happy. And after my climb, I had to get a meal nearby. This is an American diner spot, which is interesting in Tokyo. And they have this cheesiest cheeseburger probably you've ever seen. It was really good. It reminded me of maybe pasta sauce, and you just put a cheeseburger in it. It was delicious. My goal at the end of this year is to do one 2Q. That would be amazing.